Okay, now, so since this already has been done, even for that's why this time is limited for us. This is not limited for rest of the entities that Allah has made. So at the same time, many things can happen. This is how the time works in different dimension. You know that physical dimensions that we talk about, we have one dimension, we have two dimensions, and we have three dimensions. Who know the concept of these three dimensions? Maria, Javeria, Michelle. Do you know about 3D?
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me something about 3D.
Um, yeah, I don't know a lot of it, so cannot explain it.
No problem. But you know the 3D movies, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah. What happened in normal movie and 3D movie? What's the difference?
3D is real life.
Is what?
Real
Yeah.
life.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Consider this one dimensional, two dimensional, and three dimensional as the one dimensional is like a wire, like a single wire. So single wire where you can just move in front and in back. That's it. This is the one dimension. Then there is a second dimension where you can move in front and back, on left and on your right. Only these four sides. These are two dimension in one dimension and in second dimension. You cannot move up and down. These are two dimensions. So when you see a television, so that's is a square like a paper. So anyone can go in the screen. You can move any object on left, right. You can move any object up, down. It cannot happen in front and front and back. So that's the third dimension, which is missing in the normal televisions. But in three dimensional, either by VR or by Google's, when you see, so one more dimension is added. Now the objects can move up, down, left, right, and to and fro. So that is what 3D concept is. So that's why when you wear the goggles, when you wear the VR, so everything is like real. So that's what it gives you the real effect for the movies, for 3D ones, because the real world that we move in is a 3D one. Is this understandable or is this difficult for to understand? I want some feedback from you guys, from three of you.
No,
I understand.
I also understand.
Good. Okay, good. Great. Okay. Now the physics says we are not limited with three dimensions. There are at least 10 dimensions. Not at least, exactly 10 dimensions. But we cannot imagine how does the fourth dimension looks like. We don't know. We can imagine somehow, but we don't know. And there are very interesting graphics you may find out online where they try to explain how does the fourth dimension look like. But we can understand only in third dimension. Remember the lecture where we studied that we learn through what we see, what we hear, and what we think about it. From this, what our knowledge gains when we get the knowledge. So that's why what we are observing in our world around us, we can see in 3D. That's why we can imagine the 3D. Consider something because we are limited by what we see, what we hear. Now consider something that try to imagine anything which you have never seen. Not the combination. I'm not talking about combination of anything. I'm saying think about anything that you have never imagined at all. For example, think of a color that you have never saw. Can you do that?
a clear color.
View, but clear you have seen. For example, you have imagined the glass. So that's
No,
why you
I
are saying clear
can't
color.
imagine.
I also can't imagine.
Okay. You cannot imagine what you have never seen. Yeah, you can make combinations. Okay, for example, I have seen red color, I've seen yellow color. I can combine these together and I can find out, okay, that there might be some new color in their combination, but I cannot make any new color. You know that in the color region, there are three basic colors: red, green, and blue. Whatever you're watching on the screen, all the colors, These are combination of these three pixels, red, green, and blue. Nothing is out of that. All these are found with us. In the printer, there are four colors: CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. All the colors are formed based on these four inks. Nothing out of that. These are called secondary. Primary are red, green, blue. On the screen, everything is made up of red, green, blue. If you put a magnifying glass on the screen, you will find these pixels. Or if I give you an easy technique, complain to me if you guys are scolded because of that by your parents. Take a small pinch of water only and do it on a screen. It becomes a lens, and you can see these pixels very clearly because it magnifies the image behind that. And you will find that these colors very clearly. You will find very small pixel of red, very small pixel of green, very small pixel of blue. Basic idea, we cannot think about it. In the same way, for the time, maybe, and also for the dimension, it may be very difficult for us because we have never observed it. But good thing to know that since we have these two dimensions, we can understand the two dimensions because we have observed it. We can observe three dimensions because we have observed it. But since we have not observed four dimension, it might be difficult, but maybe after some work, we can understand this. But there are total up to 10 dimensions scientifically. And in Quran, there is a reference which says, Maria, yes, please.
Sorry, Jakub says he can't join.
Yeah, he will have to change the ID and come again. He will have to join with another ID.
Okay.
Okay. So for the in Quran, in one point, Allah says that the jinns can see you from where we cannot see them. It means that there are some dimensions from where they can see, but we cannot see them. So in any case, so we were discussing about angels. Does anyone know any other angels? Name of any other angel?
I don't know the name, but there was one angel that would sit on the left side and the right side. And on the left side, he would write bad things about you, and on the left, yeah, and on the right side, good things about you.
Yeah, that's Rakib and Atid.
Christy.
Karaman Katibin.
Yeah.
Karaman Katibin, exactly. These are the ones who record our deeds perfectly, exactly like that. And there is an angel whose name was Ridwan. Sometimes we call in Urdu or in Afghanistan, we sometimes call as Rizwan also. But the real pronunciation is Ridwan, who is angel of one of the famous angel of Jannah. And there is another angel whose name is Malik, is one of the famous angel of hell. And we studied about one of the famous angel Habib. When our Prophet ﷺ, he went to the skies, he saw that half of his body was fire and half of his body was ice. Interesting angel. And some protector angels who protect humans, and then still, and there are so many other some other angels. And we exactly don't know that how much is the quantity of angels. Next thing we studied about humans. And we discussed that we humans at the moment, we are the ones who are ruling the world, right? And any one of us can take the role to lead the world. You can say, okay, Donald Trump is the head of superpower and he is ruling the world. But any one of us can go at any level depending upon that what target you keep, you can achieve. See, there is a ayah in Quran, and whatever is in Quran, that is fact. It is not going to change. That's very important for you guys to remember what Allah is saying to us. Allah is saying to us that for everyone is what he or she has tried for it. If you try yourself at the best level, whatever you want, you will get it. So at the moment on the earth, humans are the one who are leading. None of the big animals, none of the jinn, none of the angels, they are leading the world. Humans are leading the world. Before humans, who were leading the earth? Okay, who remember that? What are different makhluk? We discuss about angels. We discuss about humans. What else? Who else are there? Can anyone remember the name? We discussed even today.
Joya says she doesn't know.
Thank you, Javier. Thank you, Maria, for conveying her message. Jinn, Jinnat, Jinni. Do you guys remember? Knows this or not?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, you guys know.
No, I don't.
And before humans, you don't? Okay, this is Javeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Javeria, we discussed in, I think, second last class
Oh, yeah.
that before humans, Jinnat, still jinns are there. And we are still on the leading side. And we are protected by many things. And jinns were used to rule the world. They were there before humans, jinns were there everywhere. And they started making corruption, they fought against each other. And then one of the very famous jinn, whose name was Azazil or Iblis, he fought against those jinns along with angels and pushed these jinns to some of the islands on the earth. And then the human came and human started ruling the earth. And before jinn, there was also one more makhluk whose name was Hanun Banun. Just remember this thing. So we discussed this one of the thing in there before that. And all these things, guys, these are important for you to remember, and you will understand this why. We discussed about in first lecture that all these things give you some advantage, give you knowledge that what happened before and what caused them to face trouble. So Allah has given us all these stories, especially in Quran, so that we can stay away from the trouble and you can gain the best in this world and after this world in Akhirah. Okay, so we discuss about humans, jinns, and angels, and then we discuss about prophets in the last class. So there are total 24 names of prophets given in Quran other than our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, prophets. Start giving me names.
Adam alayhi salam,
Nice. Next one.
Ibrahim.
Idris,
Idris. Next.
Nuh,
Noah. Nuh. Next.
Ibrahim.
Nice. Ibrahim.
Ismail,
Ismail.
Ishaq,
Very nice. Ishaq.
Yusuf.
Wonderful.
Yaqub.
Yusuf. This is Maria.
Yeah.
You remember your brother's name?
Yunus. Sulaiman. Yahya. Zakaria.
Very nice.
Hud and Lut.
Are you watching from somewhere?
No.
Wonderful.
Musa,
You are faster than I'm typing. Lut and Hud, Musa, mashallah. Yeah, next.
Harun,
Harun, mashallah,
Dawood,
mashallah.
Isa,
Wonderful. Isa,
Elias.
Elias,
Zakaria,
Zakaria. I forgot this. Yes, you said this before also. Zakaria. Next.
Ayub.
Ayub. Interesting.
Saleh.
Huh?
Saleh. Or something.
Saleh. Yeah, Saleh. Nice. Next. Yaqub didn't
Ilyas,
join yet. He wanted to join. He didn't join yet. And at last, our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, now I'm going to add some more information from the last class. See, everyone, each of the prophet, they were used to come on a specific time and for specific people. But our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he came for the whole world till Qiyamah, till the end of times. So his teachings, whatever the laws he has brought from Allah, is for everyone. When there was a Rasul or Nabi at one time, at one place, no one was allowed to go somewhere else because this Rasul has rulings for these people and another Rasul has rulings for other people. So they have their boundaries. So they cannot go to them, they cannot go to them. They will stay in their areas and their rule applies to their areas only. If at one time their Rasuls are there. But from Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was the final prophet. So his teachings, the rules which are given by Allah, these are for everyone. And that's why you being Muslim are Khalifa on earth, so that you have to convey your message later on who didn't get the message yet. Once you start revealing, once it comes to you that what's good in there, it becomes necessary for you also so that you can share with some other people so that they can gain the benefit as well. They know what's the best over there.